It's a beautiful thing to see, isn't it? Specifically, the fact that we've begun building over the river. That's what's nice to see, because I mean it's pretty big sort of milestone. I mean, it wasn't that long ago I was talking about starting off the western section, and we've done all that row there, we've done all this row here, and now we're started on the third one. Last time we got a fishing area done as well as the wildlife area. Side note, the animals have definitely gone wild and they've definitely left the wildlife area. Might be a future problem we have to deal with, but words being future. It's not today's issue. What are we doing today? Well, there's this sort of rich guy living complex that I still need to build, which I started last time, but that's as far as I got. And you remember we built this little mini Coliseum training area for sort of a mini arena? Well, that's because the main arena is going to go here. And it's going to be a big one. I mean, it's not going to be the size of the Roman Coliseum or something like that, but it is going to be a big arena. And yes, before anyone asks, this would have been in the original Londinium. Every picture of the city I've seen has put a Coliseum type structure right about here. So yeah, turned out we actually had one of those in the UK. I did not know that. And these are also just going to be farmland up here, much like a lot of the stuff we've done. A lot of this sort of edge here, and also probably the edge over there is going to be farmland. But yeah, Coliseum first, then the farmland, then I guess probably this fort. But today, I just want to get this done, and the Coliseum. And if we can get onto the farmland, great. Fantastic, love it. But that's not part of the plan, this is the plan. So let's go. And here we are. And first of all, let me address the proverbial elephant in the room. The Coliseum. It's not there. In truth, I knew this was going to be a big building. I knew it was going to be a big project to build it. I dare say I underestimated how long it would take, how difficult it would be, and so on. In the end, I did cut my recording short a little bit once I got it done, but only by about 25 minutes of 8 hours. Yeah. So this didn't take 8 hours, this took 7 hours and 35 minutes. Yeah. So I could have started this, but I would have been lucky to have just figured out the shape and put a foundation in. That would have been as far as I could have gone. And I thought about it, but I also thought maybe the Coliseum can be the next episode. The good news is that this building here and this building here are going to be the two biggest ones. All of these here are going to be smaller. I know the plots at the end look quite big, but they are mostly going to be Greenland, so they won't actually take that long. In here is going to be split into multiple buildings, so, you know, that doesn't count as a single building, because it's not. So yes, that one and this one will be the largest two buildings remaining on this project. And as you can very well see, we've now done one of them. Next time we can do the Coliseum and the Time Master. I think we can keep blasting through the smaller ones, or at least that's the plan. Who knows, the Coliseum isn't exactly going to be sort of as intricate in some ways as this, so maybe it won't take as long. We'll see though. That's not this episode, so let's not worry about it. Instead, let us head in to this building. That's a pillar. That's a pillar. But here we have the gardens that kind of split the two. Well, the buildings are not technically split because these sort of roofing areas do join them together. So you have the outside area here with baths, and up here we have a sitting area with a fire that I wasn't originally going to put a hole for it to go through, but it makes sense and it makes a nice effect. And that is the outside. Now, I'm only going to take you through one of these buildings for a very simple reason. They're both the same. They've both been decorated the same. There are mild differences. I switched some things up in terms of carpets and designs and stuff like that. But by and large, they are the same buildings on both. I could have designed them separately, but come on. With how long it took me to do these individual designs for each building? No. I've always said with this project, the important thing isn't necessarily to fill it with anything special, it's just to fill it. So you see here we have a flower room. There's also one on the other side, which I won't bother showing you. And I can actually show you here. So you've got a little bathroom there. And we've also got a little bathroom here, hence why I'm not showing you both, because they're the same. And then here we have toilets. And again, replicated on the other side and replicated in the other building. We have a dining room. We have a kitchen. We have a sitting area. And we have the library. Lots and lots of books. Which, you know, I can imagine if you owned a house this size, you would own a library somehow. Then we come upstairs. Here we have a nice sitting area here and a viewing area. Not that the viewing area really shows a lot, but obviously, you know, there will be a whole load of buildings there. And actually, I will show you the other viewing area because that'll show a lot more. Here we have bedrooms. Now, all bedrooms have the same stuff in them, but in random configurations. And that is true, actually, of both houses. I made a point of trying to make sure that each individual room looked a little bit different. Just did not want to repeat any sort of same room twice. And then I did the roofing here. You can actually see if we look up here. Bit of an empty shell here, but you know what? It was a much easier way of doing it. And so here we are. And again, I won't go through sort of all the rooms because there isn't a huge amount to show on them. But oh yeah, we got a storage room here. I forgot that one. But yeah, it's basically the same on both of them. Now if we come out here, the one time I will show you the other one. The one thing I will show you, if we go to this viewing area here, you can see the view of the Docklands and all that. The much better view here. And of course, there will be a good view on the other house eventually, but I have to build those properties first, which may take a little while. I'm kind of viewing these as sort of manor houses, like that level, like a couple of different manor houses. I can imagine some very important people, governors or generals or people like that, maybe senators, would stay or own a property like this. And that is it, really. I wish I could have shown you around the Colosseum, but to do that I have to build it, which I will do next time. For now, though, I will thank you for watching. I will thank you for being here. As always, my name has been EP, and I will see you next time for the Colosseum. Take care.